Okay, I got what I'm showing you is a shot sight because I've got 3 monitors, one in the center and 2 on the wing. Now I'm just setting up my weapons. Probably can't see that, but turning on my ECM, electronic countermeasures, setting up my weapons. I've got some rockets, armor-piercing rockets, and I've got 4 snake eyes, which I'm going to drop a pair at a time. I've set up my interval, and I've got the setting to nose tail, because this is going to be the snake eyes. 82 snake eyes are high drag bombs. I'm going to be coming in low, probably around just under 500 feet, and I'm going to be going traveling at about just under 400 knots. I anticipate being shot at, but if I can get there soon enough, I'm not going to break away soon enough, meaning that if I feel I can get weapons on target before they get me, I'm going to stay the course. Otherwise I'll break off and come around behind them. So we'll see. It's a heck of a gamble that this is real life, but it isn't, so we'll enjoy it for what it is. Now I'm coming around. I see my targets out there. By the way, there are 4 armored vehicles out there. Single turrets. So I know I'm going to be shot at. Just not sure which direction. But as I said, I'm going to gamble on I can get these high drag 82s off, snake eyes, before they hit me. Otherwise, I guess I'll be making another video. Right now, I'm lighting up. I don't know if you can see my speed, but I think I'm probably just under 400 knots. And my altitude warning is not going off, so I'm not yet at 500 feet. So soon I will be. Now there it is. It's just going off. I don't know if you can hear that. It's just going off now. And it's flashing. It tells me that, dude, you have to be careful if you're going to hit the ground. But I'm lined up. I don't see any rounds coming. Oh, here we go. Here we go. But I'm going to look like I can get in between them. And pickle. Pull off. See what happens. Looks like I got a hit. And they're still firing at me. Don't know if any SAMs are down there. I didn't check, but we're going to pop some flares anyway. And getting out of Dodge. Got full afterburners. Okay. We'll see. I'll be looking around. I'm pretty sure I got them. I know I saw explosions, but not quite sure. I'm coming around for a second pass. I think for these 2, yeah, I'm changing weapons. I'm going to try to hit them with some rockets, high explosive rockets. We'll see how that goes. Okay, checking out. You can't see them in the background because I'm too far, but I see smoke, so I think I got one of them at least. Just love the sound of this F16. So realistic. I don't know if you can hear the humming of the engines, but that's precisely how they sound. Just checking to make sure I got everything set up as I come around for my rocket pass. I got eyes on target. Make sure I got myself lined up. I anticipate being shot at again since they shot at me the first time, but this time I'm going to be using rockets so I can get my rockets off and get out of dodge before they start, before I get too close. About 360 knots or something like that. Now they're shooting at me. I'm popping rockets and pulling off. See here whether I got him, but I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think I see smoke back there. So I got him. This time I think I'm gonna come around for another rocket pass. Speed down. Line up for another rocket pass. See what happens. I think I missed him the first time. Got two off there. Another two. Another two. And getting out of dodge. Let's see what happened here. Yep, definitely see smoke out there, so got the boy that time. Nice directional change right there. Just roll low. I don't know if you're able to see that. Right back around. Not sure what I did this time. Let's see that I've changed weapons. So I still got the rockets out. I found that these rockets are not easy to put on target. And in the F16, you don't have a salvo. You can only release a pair of them at a time, but if I'm in the F18, I can salvo. I can let several rockets go, 8, 12, if need be. So I think I'm coming in, I'm coming in for another rocket shot. So I got two of my targets. See if I can get weapons on target here. As I zoom in, you can see the one off to the left and right in the center are burning. And we'll see if we can get a couple of rockets on these. Don't think so. Don't think so. See a lot of smoke and they're firing at me, so I didn't get them. But I'm getting out of dodge. Get him. So let's grab these last two high drag bombs. See if we can get weapons on target here. Hopefully we can. Come in from another direction. So now they still got weapons down there. They're still firing at me, so let's see if I can do another high speed, almost 400 knots. See if I can get these high drag bombs on target before they get me. Because I'm recording this on an iPad, and what's happening in the cockpit is that I'm trying to make sure, just looking out the window at the cockpit, to make sure I'm lining up on my target, see if I can see activity that's going on the ground that will make me break off from this attack. I wish you could see what I see, but on this iPad, I haven't figured out how I can record one of these and upload them to YouTube so that you can get the full flavor of what's going on here, but I'll figure it out. In the meantime, yep, there is one target right behind that smoke that you see down there, and so I have to be very sharp to get this one on. Pickle. Let's see what happens. Got him. Get out of Dodge, Willie. Get out of Dodge. Drop some chaff and flares. Don't get shot down now after that beautiful work. Come around and admire your handiwork, and we can go and get back to the house. Confirm that I got him. I'm going to go back to my nav mode, turn my weapons off, turn off my chaff and flare. Certainly don't want to forget that. You know, I want to land with the chaff and flare on. It could create a lot of jeers and some anxious people on the ground. So what's happening now is that I know I've killed all four of those targets before they got me. Hoorah. And now I'm just coming around, bleeding off speed, and a low slow pass to admire my handiwork. And then I'm gonna dirty up the aircraft and go back to the air base and land. Shut down. So I'm sure. Yep, I'm adjusting my hood, because when I get ready to land, I will know the direction of the wind. It'll help me understand the direction of the wind and adjust accordingly. And we're coming around this old abandoned airfield and just admiring my handiwork. Hopefully you can see 4 plumes of smoke, meaning that, yep, 1, 2, 3, and the other one is burning itself out. Yeah, that was a dirty spot there, so it just burned itself out. So I'm happy, I'm still alive. Didn't sustain any damage to the plane. At least I didn't hear any rounds hitting the plane. So now I'm bleeding off speed. As I said, dirtying up the aircraft, getting ready to land. And I think what I just did there is just lowered my landing gear because I saw the caution light come on. And if I do this landing right, you're going to see where you see that upside down V on the left side of the cockpit. That's my AOA indicator, angle of attack. And if I do this right, I'm going to be about 8 to 10 degrees AOA coming in. You'll know that because where that upside down V is, it will be a 0. It's called. Yeah, my landing gear is down. I think my landing lights are on. I'm going to double check. No, they weren't, so yeah, I'm turning my landing lights on. And as I said, I'm slowing down now. The airport is somewhere out there. The air base is somewhere out there. And as I said, as I'm coming in, if I'm doing this right, about 8 to 10 degrees AOA, on the left side, that upside down V will turn into a 0 circle, and they call that the donut. So when you can keep the aircraft, that donut visible in your HUD, all the way to the ground, flare just a little bit before you hit the ground, you've done a great job. You've done a good landing. Of course, we know that any landing is a good landing, right? Okay, so I've lined myself up. And again, I wish you could see this. And eventually, I'm using my throttle. There you go. You see the donut? I'm using my throttle. We always use pitch for airspeed and power for altitude. So if I get too low or too fast, which I'm too fast now, I'm going to pitch a little bit to get my donut back. There we go. All right. And I'm going to try and maintain that. And I'm going a little fast now. So I'll pitch out for a little to bleed off a little airspeed just before I touch down. You're really working the throttle on this baby to try and get it there. And there's my donut. There's my donut. Hold it, Willie. Hold it, 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 hold it. Outstanding. Look up. I'm a little higher than 10 degree AOA, but that's okay. And take a look at how I'm holding the airplane. See, I'm holding it up and let the airframe bleed off some of the speed. That's textbook. And now I'm slowing down, pumping the brakes just a little bit. On the right side over there, where on the right side, just adjacent to that upside down V, is my nose wheel steering. I don't have it on right now because if I did, it would be hard to control this aircraft at that speed. So as I slow, I'm pumping the brakes right now, just pumping them a little bit. As I slow down, you're going to see that light come on. That light is my nose wheel steering. There it is right there. It's a little green light. And there you go. I'm closing up my brakes now. Okay. And pumping the brakes a little bit to bring the aircraft to a stop. And I'm home. That was not bad, I should say myself. I love this F-16. I love the sound of it. I love how it handles, and the power is tremendous. Now I'm cutting off my landing lights, as you can see right there. Put my taxi light on. I don't even need it for daytime. Normally I will probably deactivate my ejection seat at this point. And my chaff flares are already turned off as I did before I land. And all I have to do now, see that's the handle right there, but I'm going to leave it alone. And what I'm doing now is just going to easy taxi on back and shut her down. And I'm turning in off the runway. I just love the sound of this damn thing. And I'm looking out the window, so I'm really not paying attention to exactly on the line, but I'll correct it as I'm correcting to get myself right back on the taxi line where I should be. And I'm going to stop over there to the right just before that shed and shut the engine down. So this was a successful mission. Doesn't she look pretty? Just a gorgeous job with this aircraft. Everything. The nozzle in the back, flaps, rivets, everything. Every instrument you see in this cockpit is mounted and it functions. It has an effect on the aircraft. Don't you just love the sound, that little whispering sound? That's exactly how the F-16 sounds. As you know, you probably haven't heard it from the inside of the cockpit, nor have I, but I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to hear. Now I'm just looking around the airbase, give you another look inside of how well they model this. And I can put a pilot in the seat if I want to, but you know, I know this is a simulator. Turning in. And I'm gonna bring it right at you. See, I got some rockets left, and she modeled beautifully. Can't get any better than this. Look at this. Now as I shut down, I want you to, I'm gonna look around the airfield. This is a Caucasus map. There's a Persian Gulf map and a desert map. I forget what we call it out there. Where the Top Gun school is. I can fly from that area as well. Isn't she beautiful? Now, listen and watch two things. Watch the nozzle at the back, the engine nozzle at the back as I shut this down. Listen to the sound, watch the cockpit, and watch the movement in the cockpit. And watch the nozzle in the back, right, the engine, just above the wing on the back there, the horizontal stabilizer. See how close? And keep an eye on it. Open back up, right? Here comes the cockpit opening. Lights are off if you noticed, including the taxi lights. See the guy moving.